You can't withdraw the embryo now! We're finished without it!
What part of no wasn't clear, Baxter? We've decided not to use our embryos in the project. We'll find another way to do it.
You don't know what's at stake! Our reputations, our whole careers could be made or broken by this!
Dr. Baxter, we've made our decision.
He's poisoned you against us! Don't let his antiquated morals stand in the way of what we can achieve here!
Thanks to Charlie, I've seen things from a more holistic perspective. There's more to life than the project.
Bah!
Thanks, Vicky.
Thank you, Charlie. We're starting our lives together, and that's what's most important to me. Ah! Adam, what are you doing?
Do you know what will happen when this project fails? There's nowhere left to go for me after this. My career is in ruins. I've no future without this project. Do you see, Dr. Regis? You have ended me! You have ended me!
Vicky.
My God. So that means that this girl is...
They must have continued their research after I left the project. Duplicated the embryo to use as a baseline.
Wait, that means I'm your... Oh, Nuke, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Max, this is my daughter. What was that?
The engines have cut out. Or we've arrived.
Uh-oh.
Damn, they got past.
Looks like we're not just stopped. We're docked. Uh-oh, I recognize that office.
Welcome back to Off-Frame Games. My name is Chris. I had to let that play through. And I know it may have been a bit of a cliffhanger on the last episode, but you'll forgive me if I do have a flair for the dramatic. Still. Okay. Let us go through here, now that I actually have your full name. 20 years in the past, Regis, his wife, Dr. Baxter, and 3 others worked to create Central. Using the embryo of Dr. Regis here and his wife, now deceased, they used it as a baseline. They used it as a way to grow, have an AI grow into something. But both Regises decide, let's not do that because it is our baby. Well, Dr. Baxter killed Madam Dr. Regis. Got rid of the thing. And somebody, possibly Dr. Vargas, took the embryos, cloned the embryos, and continued the research on the embryo of Dr. Charlie Regis and the now deceased Regis. Now Latha here is my daughter. So first off, who am I?
Come on, let's get off. Let's go.
Okay. It's
Galatea, my dear, don't do this!
It's too late to stop me now, Father.
Damn it.
It seems that I have a lot of
Sealed the
daughters.
elevators. I'll try and breach.
Charlie, we must stop them. I fear her plans risk endangering the entire city.
Cram it, you son of a bitch. You cloned my embryos after Vicky was gone. Then you continued the experiments after I was out of the picture.
Dr. Regis, I can only imagine how you must feel.
Oh, you're
What
so
did I
lucky
just
I don't have my
say?
gun.
You don't get to talk. Max, what do we know about this? About Galatea's plan?
Well, she has a dense storage module full of stolen mind states. And apparently she's now taken Central's processor core by force.
She doesn't want ransom. She doesn't want power. She wants Central's nature. Now, Central, because this has been a long episode, and if you have not followed along carefully, this can be confusing. So Central is part my daughter, son, my child. using the embryos as a baseline, technically, Galatea actually may still be my daughter. So I have Latha, Galatea, and possibly Central, 3 daughters for the price of, well, fuck you.
She's going to change Central's fundamental nature.
How? It plans outcomes based on input from millions of trance users in the city.
Exactly. She's going to give it a more fixed frame of reference.
I fear that you are correct, doctors. As it stands, Central serves not merely to coordinate city operations.
It doesn't?
No, Dr. Lau. In fact, this may represent one of mankind's greatest achievements. I have been using its position, one of absolute trust and resources, to teach it.
Teach it? About what?
About life, the world, the human condition, what it means to share the world with us. I and the city have given it a position on high, from which it can observe everything.
At the cost of its duties to the city?
I believe not, Dr. Regis. However, Galatea shared your concern. She believes it important that Central's intellect be suitably equipped sooner rather than later.
Oh, God. Regis, what do we have to do to the maid when we wanted it to behave in a different way?
We gave it a new personality.
She's taken the mind states of experts across a number of fields. She wants to combine them into a gestalt, all-knowing personality for Central.
Galatea wishes to skip over the years of education it may otherwise have taken and create an all-knowing leader for the city overnight.
With a combined experience of about 8 centuries from the mind-jacking victims.
Please, you must stop her. She'll have to upload the gestalt personality from the cortex matrices at the top of the tower.
We'll stop her, but I'm not doing this for you, Central, or the city. It's for the people whose lives have been the cost of your glorious work. For Vicky, for our kids. Come on, Lau.
So we're back in
Nina,
time.
I did not know you were still here.
Nobody else is doing any work. It looks like it's up to me to salvage this project.
Don't get me wrong. I appreciate your attitude. But we have lost half of our team in one fell swoop. Poor Viksha. I cannot say that I blame Charlie for removing the embryos from the project after that.
Embryos.
I know that look, Nina. There is something that you are hiding.
Maybe.
My God, this data. You...
Here's the thing about embryos. While they're at the 6 to 8 cell stage, they're very easy to split.
Yeah.
It's been the basis of cloning for a century. It's how twins are made.
You duplicated Viksha and Charlie's embryo.
He's happy he's got his embryo back. I'm happy that I've got another 3 full embryos to continue the project.
I'm not sure what to say.
Say thanks to me, and say nothing to Charlie. When Central is born, he'll assume we found another solution. This can just be our little secret.
Yeah. Mind you, of course, not only is that unethical, but there was a reason that we are not a fan, Nina. Okay. Why is Latha following us? Oh well, whatever. Oh, look, it's a balloon. Hey, balloon. Yep, I gotta... How about you bring that back
We're
down?
getting a signal. The antenna's broadcasting. Now use the controls in the turbine room to give us access to the tower's security.
Apparently that worked. Oh, what
My
the
God.
fuck?
They actually did it.
Wait, this is Central. This is Central, and this is a neural processor. The giant... okay. Imagine, if you will, that this is just a legit giant-ass brain. Alright?
I've had enough of this. No way in hell.
Oh, I'm probably gonna have to get into that thing.
Power conduit alpha reactivation.
No way.
Okay. Handful of things. Cable reel. Elevator? I don't know what I'm doing. whole thing is weird.
It might be useful.
I got a grenade. I'm probably gonna kill somebody. Mounting a death threat, last line of defense. You're uncertain how long the hijacker can hold out for. Wait, no. Don't go down there. Don't go down there. Don't go down there. I know what I need to do.
Wow, talk about organic computing.
I have 3 people.
Whoa, what is this stuff?
Yeah. How about you go sit in the chair? Go be.
Whoa.
Mandala.
You two-faced lying backstabber.
I apologize, Mandala.
Nah, don't fucking
You
apologize.
sold me out. They knew I was coming. What did you get out of it? How much was I worth?
Mandala, please.
You are going to regret crossing me. I have had enough of being used.
Please, be reasonable.
Get nuked. The only reason you're even here is because you're still relaying through me. Remember this moment. It's the last time you'll ever see the inside of Central.
Good for you. Okay. Now I have a few things to do. First off, well, let's get a few things done here. With full access to control and the almost 100% connection to visual systems, let's just take this, get control of that. See if there's anything in here. I am now Central. For all intents and purposes, I am me. Okay, so 3 embryos were created that Nina fucked over, or that Nina stole from me. So let's go hang out with, well, my sister.
Good evening, Miss Sesame.
Central, are you connected to this system as well?
From a certain frame of reference, this system is central. You are currently interfaced with my core processor.
Do you know Dr. Regis?
I am aware of the activities of everyone within the city. Regis, Charles, Doctor, Case Specialist, Centralized Emergency Logistics Office.
That's him. He tried to kill me last night.
This is incorrect. Tried implies effort towards a targeted outcome. Analysis of data provided indicates that he has made no attempt on your life.
But my apartment? He destroyed it? He admitted it.
This is correct. It appears that his goal was material destruction under duress. Knowing of your presence, probability that he would have carried out such actions drops to 21.4%.
You're saying he wouldn't have done it?
Dr. Regis is often uncooperative and has a difficult working attitude. Despite such quirks, behavior patterns indicate justice as a key motivator. If he had known of potential civilian casualties, he would likely have sought assistance against said blackmailers from his partner.
So you're saying he's one of the good guys?
As much as could be mathematically determined.
Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on, and if you can keep up, well, good on you, because I am trying to wrap my head around everything. I have a bit of what's going on, but...
My flow of data from outside the tower has been severed. It appears that Galatea Vargas is attempting to modify core systems without authorization. Based upon the lockdown and lack of submitted proposals, it is likely to be a radical alteration. This cannot be permitted.
Okay.
Can you do anything else to help us stop Galatea?
She appears to have barricaded herself within the Cortex processor at the top of the tower. There are 3 layers of redundant security, 2 of which I have no access to whatsoever. However, I can apply my considerable processor volume to decryption of its adaptive barrier.
That's amazing. The power of the city's entire AI versus a door encryption?
But as my connections have been limited by her attack,
Sounded too good to be true.
if extra power can be routed to my systems from the turbine room, I can breach part of the door's security barrier. It would also allow me to prevent any further opportunistic attacks from outside parties.
Okay.
Let me get back to you.
Please try not to damage my hardware.
I make no promises. Okay. So we have a few things, and we have a lot of things that are currently going active. So I want to be central, and I want to summon a drone. Now, if we move the drone up to here, well, unfortunately, that doesn't really do anything. But if I take this, and if I go, and I'll be honest, there's nothing else for me up here, so let's just call elevator. I picked up a wrench. That'll probably end up being useful.
Apparently not.
So I picked up the wrench from the dead squished body. We have Dr. Lau. Gonna head up there with Max. I will see if I can just grab a grenade. If I grab the grenade and just give it to the...
This could...
Alright, just give the grenade to this. So if we take the grenade, because every time we take that service drone into the... Okay, alright.
Not something...
Okay. We're good. We know what we're doing, kind of.
Regis?
Okay, there we go. I knew I had something to do.
You are under arrest. Better not. He might end up having an accident if I have to spend much longer with him.
Okay, so we have the control system here. Okay. We now have an issue and a problem and possibly an alternate ending. We have two... okay. 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 Using my powerful outside knowledge, I could connect Nina Jiang to Central. Have her take control, have her alter and change things to be a bit more lenient for the scumbags and the, well, herself. I could give it back to Central, and honestly, I really hate Central. I hate the fact of an all-knowing AI, but I hate the fact of well, I just don't like Nina.
Thank you. I am beginning the process of removing the scrambler on the server room door. I have removed the scrambler. Partial access restored. We are one step closer to restoring continuity to civic processes.
Ultimately, I'm not really bothered by that. So, let's just have Nina bounce out of here. Not Nina. Let's have Lau bounce out of here. Okay, so I'm gonna say I went back into a previous autosave, and I'm saving over what I did because I honestly think I'm near the end. There's too many choices incongruent in quick succession that it is a very high probability. There's a very high probability that, well, something is going down. I have all my characters connected. I have everybody here. And on top of all of that, Nina will not take the sitting down, but once Central's in control, there is really nothing she can do. Oh, I can go up apparently. Cool. Let's just go into the elevator. Oh, that's a weird little bug. Okay, let's just have somebody go. Let's just have somebody go up. I'm gonna take Lau up. I'm gonna take Lau up top because I honestly don't know what. She has a wrench. She has everything she needs, and
I'd better not touch it. I might risk harming.
At this point, we're pretty much just going down to just Central. Hey, Central. How you doing? Oh, wait, yeah, let's go talk to Central, tell her to open up the damn door, let Lau in, and we'll see what happens from there.
Central?
Good evening.
Okay, so there were three power sources that the Central keeps mentioning. And she keeps mentioning the turbines, but what's powering the turbines and what's powering all this other stuff? Well, there's a junk up there, and there's a junk I touched earlier. These little power cells right here. Okay, so here, all right, just stand there. You call. Okay, alright, we're good. Okay, so we'll have you click that.
Power con reactivate.
Okay, you touch that.
Power all.
And that would, there we go. Okay, take this, hurry my ass up out of this area, go into the room, and maybe, just maybe, something will happen. We are close. We are very close to the, well, to something. Hey guys.
Galatea, step away from the console.
No need for violence. I surrender.
Oh, because
You're just slightly too late to stop me, though.
Huh?
Oh god damn it! They gave it to Baxter.
What is this place?
Hey asshole.
Ah, Dr. Pereira. So good to finally be working with someone of real talent.
No, I'm Mandala.
Ah, I apologize, my dear.
Wait, why'd you think I was Viksha? Dr. Pereira?
The family resemblance is unmistakable.
I knew it!
How can you see my face? We're in the trance.
I see your mind, my dear. Of that similarity, there can be no confusion.
What is this place? We're obviously still in the trance, but
I had been wondering about that myself.
all of these cages, it's like a prison.
I do not believe so. I know prisons all too well. Having been here for some time, this is more of a waiting room.
Who are you exactly?
Adam Baxter, Ph.D. Delighted to meet you, Miss Mandala, was it?
You're Baxter?
Quite so. Or I believe as such.
You're his memories. That mindjacker stole your consciousness.
That is an interesting theory, my dear.
Okay. Okay, so Mandala here has whatever. Now let's, I believe we're gonna come to a crescendo. Maybe the ending, maybe at the start of the third act. But I do know these are the ghosts in the machine, and you cannot be remiss to have any cyberpunk game, story, novel without any mention of the ghost in the machine.
What are all these ghosts? They're just standing there, staring.
I've been putting my mind, or what's left of it, to the question. If this is a waiting room, there might perhaps be other guests?
They aren't nearly as detailed as what's left of you. Maybe they needed more of your mind than of theirs.
Perhaps the Watchers have merely resigned themselves to their fate.
Mm-hmm. So... Let's go...
What can you remember?
Let's go whatever.
Professional memory. I could relate much of my academic career to you.
What about your time in prison?
I was in prison?
How about your childhood?
Nothing. This is most troubling, I must say.
Obviously, Galatea decided they didn't need those memories. Anything else?
That is a difficult question to answer. It's only by looking for memory that one knows it isn't there. Everything else is just feelings, shreds here and there.
You've still got enough to be cognate.
Okay.
An interesting philosophical issue. How much memory is needed for the threshold of consciousness?
Okay. If you're feeling feelings, but only feeling the feelings of the feelings, exactly how much feelings would you feel if you had the feelings of rage?
You know Dr. Regis?
That name is an all-consuming catalyst of hatred, but I can't for the life of me remember why.
You killed his wife. His evidence put you away for 20 years, and apparently he's my father.
It feels as though, for many years, I've wanted nothing more than to strangle the life out of him. But while I know I hate him, I do not understand why.
Okay, alright.
You killed my mother. In the lab, you killed Vicky Pereira.
I did? I'm sorry, my dear. I have no recollection of such a thing.
I guess they didn't take those memories from you.
One ought to remember something as significant as that.
I guess I've only got Dr. Regis' word to go on now.
Regis?
Okay. Okay, we're down to the final thing. No, this actually does pose, as what's left of Baxter mentioned. Your memories, all of your memories coalesce and create what is essentially you. You, out there listening to this, you out there not watching this, you, whatever is you, is a recollection of every experience condensed on top of each other, creating this amalgamation of you. That time when you were in high school and things were good and or things were bad. Those times when your family were great or really bad. That time when you just didn't feel anything. All those, again, create something to create you. If you have those memories, you are you. But without the memories, how much memory could you be how much of your memory could be gotten rid of and still be able to make a conscience? Not a conscience, not Jiminy Cricket, but a conscience. A living being. How much memory do you need in order to be a working person?
Is there a way out of here?
All I can see is nothingness, filled with icosahedral cages. Although, the way you feel...
Me? I feel fine.
No. You are pulling us, drawing us in. As though you are where we ought to be going.
There's no way out through me. Dead end in my brain. Oh, Nuke. That's the whole point.
Oh, damn it.
The personalities in here. The ghosts. I'm connected to a system that's trying to upload them into my wiring. My brain.
Myself included, it would appear. I have enough awareness to understand that this is not a desirable situation for you.
You think?
I shall do what I can to slow them. You must find a way to freeze the march of the mind states.
I've got to figure this out.
Don't wander too far.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Latha, where are you?
I'm stuck in a trance sim. It's full of ghosts.
A sim? Oh no. The lock was a ruse to get you to connect to the Cortex system.
What did you do?
I've just added the final component for Central's new personality. I'd already acquired the expertise, the minds from all over the world.
Then you needed a way to make them compatible.
Precisely. But there are only 3 examples in the world of the neural architecture used in Central. The matter already in use, my own brain tissue, of course.
And your sister.
In a few minutes, the organic memory module.
Man, my family is fucked up. Look at this.
Mind. Central will have received the upgrade it deserves. Dozens of lifetimes of expertise.
You're killing her.
In only the most technical sense. Don't worry, Father. You'll still have me.
Corpseman, remove her.
I'd rather have the one that I tried to kill.
Hello?
We've got to get her out of this. Get her out of that damn chair.
There's too much neural activity. The interrupt will leave her brain dead. We'll have to find something we can do at this end.
Okay. Can I...
Nina, can you hear me? No answer. Either it's not working.
Okay.
Can we do anything?
If we had more time, I could hook my own. It'd take hours to sort through the normal operation.
Okay, Central, hatch. Pull the hatch.
A power switch. It's been turned off.
Okay,
Can we just pull?
I don't think so. The interrupt in the data flow will probably... Maybe if we could get it to stop the train.
Okay.
Can we do anything?
If we had more time, it'd take...
Okay, let's pull the power switch.
Why was the memory module in Vanderwall's refrigerator?
I don't know for sure, but I think it's because of its wetware. Like any organic system, it has a peak temperature at which it operates, about 15 Celsius.
So, he might have been trying to get it to stop by lowering its temperature.
Unsuccessfully, since it managed to override his wetware.
But the theory's sound, right?
Hey, stop!
Look, I ain't got
This
an
kitchen
option.
refrigerator wasn't enough. If we power up the freezer in here, we can bring it down to -40.
If you power it up now, the door will lock as the system cycles. Yeah, but we'd be trapped in here for at least 4 hours, in lethal cold.
Okay, you should leave.
We've got to stop the simulation.
We must get to know each other better. You can tell me about my mother.
Yes, Doctor.
Carry on.
Okay. I know what I need to do. And fucking Lau, get away. Go away. Like, okay.
Sorry, Max.
There we go.
Sir, you should...
Carry on, Corpseman. Make sure she's safe.
Yeah.
I knew I had to do something, and I had to stop Max somehow. Well, I gotta admit, ultimate parental love will allow you to do stuff.
Cooling systems active. Target value, -40 Celsius. Beginning maintenance cycle. Estimated completion, 6 hours.
Nothing else I can do now.
Oh, well, I am fucked.
What's happening? Something's disrupting the connection.
Whatever it is, it feels very restful.
Okay. Okay, I got this. I may be dead. Well, Regis may be dead, but I have saved my daughters. 1, 2, 3. I have actually saved all of my daughters. Dude, Corpseman, where's my daughter?
Regis, Corpseman, how long have I been out?
A couple of hours, ma'am. Dr. Regis asked me to make sure you were okay before he went back in there.
Into the Cortex server? Oh no, he didn't.
Oh, yes, I did.
Regis! Regis, hang on!
There are a few things I regret. No matter what I do, there's nothing that can change most of them.
She's safe, Regis, you got her out!
That's good. Maybe with what I've done now, I can fix the most important ones.
Hang on, Regis, we're almost in!
I've wasted so many years. Out of shame, out of fear. If I have one more chance. One more.
I'm gonna be a great papa.
Regis? Regis!
Am I alive?
I can't feel anything. Get the medic!
I'm probably alive.
Don't do this! Don't do this, Charlie!
Oh no, I'm gonna do this. Because of all things, at the end of everything.
Hi. Max, Dr. Lau, told me you'd be here since you left the hospital.
Did she now?
Yeah. She said this was your special place?
I kinda know what that's like. I've got one of my own.
Latha, I need to say it again. I'm sorry.
Damn right you should be. You nearly killed me.
Yes.
But Lau also told me what you did in the tower.
It was the right thing to do.
It was more than that. You almost died. And I think it goes a hell of a long way to making up for before.
We have a lot of catching up to do. How about we start again? From scratch. Hi, I'm Charlie Regis. I'm a cell agent. I have difficulty with change, and I'm apparently a father.
Hey, I'm Latha. I'm a trance addict and I've spent the last 2 years jobless. I'd also like to learn about where I came from.
Take a seat. Let me tell you about your mother.
Well, she's now a tree.
Well, what are we going to do?
Gentlemen, please. There's no cause for concern.
My dear, we have all sunk quite a considerable investment into this project. Oh my, yes.
Dr. Regis going to tell Central everything that happened.
Indeed, we must find some way to avoid implication. Doctors Regis and Lau are only 2 people, and we have powerful legal connections. Oh my, yes.
Oh, you may think so.
I believe that though the project cannot succeed, we must salvage what we can.
Good thinking.
That is why I've decided to turn state's witness and aid in your prosecution.
God damn it, Nina.
Is that enough for you, Charlie?
Central's heard plenty. Chairman Ron, I'm arresting you for attempted disruption of the city's infrastructure.
Okay, I get it. How much you want?
Due to the political and high-profile nature of your crimes, sentencing will be carried out by secret tribunal.
What?
That means no lawyers.
You would have a hard time prosecuting me for any such thing, Dr. Regis.
He's right. We can't arrest him. Despite how he looks, he's not people.
No, but we can confiscate you as evidence. I imagine nobody will want to take responsibility for your actions, though.
You're going to be in the lockup for a long time anyway.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
My.
Come on.
A job well done. Another triumph for justice.
Hey, Nina!
I'm amazed.
Fuck you.
No, disgusted that Central agreed to your plea bargain.
What can I say? Networking is my thing. Remember, I'm always here if you need my help.
Oh, the maid! We still had the maid.
I can't believe you turned it down. The city council was practically begging to give you the job.
It didn't feel right. I didn't deserve it.
Well, since they had to retire Dr. Vargas and you refused it, they had to give the job to Chigwa.
And I'm sure she'll make a fine Central coordinator. After all, she's one of the only people left alive and not incarcerated who knows how it works.
You could have been the most powerful man in the city.
I
could have been best pals with the most powerful man in the city.
It would have been amazing.
Sorry, you'll just have to butter up to Dr. Chigwa.
Should have figured you wouldn't take it. You'd need more adversity before earning something like that. Otherwise, you wouldn't have anything to complain about.
Speaking of complaining, how's the new recruit doing?
She's unconventional and everyone's noticing it. Not quite getting along with everyone, but that's not what she's here for. Got quite a brain on her though, hasn't she?
Takes after her mother.
Oh my god!
Look.
It's Latha.
How do I look, sir, to you?
Whatever.
Better note problems with authority on the conduct report.
Takes after her father.
Ha! Central, any update on Nina?
Dr. Nina Zhang is under special observation.
Like witness protection?
Probably something like that. But still, I wish Central could tell us what she was up to.
It looks like at the end of the day, we're almost done.
Ah, Galatea. So good to finally meet in person. How do you like my lab? I used to work here with your father, you know.
Which one?
Oh, very witty. It's a sharp mind you've got. I should know. I helped design it.
I take it I should be thanking you for getting me out of prison?
Let's just say I have contacts in the right place. You see, I need your help. Please lie in the scanner.
What? Why?
With Regis's decision, I am unable to pursue my own research on large-scale AI platforms. My only option would be to start from scratch.
Build your own Central? That's ambitious. You'd need...
Oh yeah.
You've got your mother's insight, indeed. There exist only a few examples of the neural tissue needed for such a platform. Within Central, it is too closely guarded, but I know where else it can be found.
Hey, get out of my way! You can't be serious! Tell him to get out of my way!
We both have grand plans regarding the future of AI in this world, except that yours have failed. Get in the scanner, please.
You won't get away with this! Central will know I'm missing!
My dear, Central already knows. When it learned what I was trying to do clandestinely, its interest was piqued.
The scanners have been calibrated, Dr. Joel. We are prepared for initial scale probe.
No! I shan't say this again. Get in the scanner.
Central's a dick. Now there may have been a moment of a silence there, and I figured it's because this seems to be one of the endings. With so many choices that were abound, I don't know if I made the right one. I do know that Latha and Regis did live happily ever after, being cops. Nina, still a dick, is actually working with Central to make a growing AI, which is not really the greatest outcome. But Galatea is messed up. She's probably dead. Yeah, she did. Anyways, thank you for joining me for this game. I'm generally not a fan of point and click adventures, but Cyberpunk is always so interesting. It's almost the exact opposite of fantasy, where fantasy fantasy always boils down to stuff that had been, and the fanaticism, the fantasy element is the magic, is the element, is something that's beyond reproach. Like, you have a wizard and he brings power from the ether. That's cool. Whatever. But with the Cyberpunk, it's always one of those things where where humans and people have so much power within them due to technology, power, and maybe even sometimes the central the theme of science being magic, etc. But it is power that it's too great to control. That sometimes that amount of control is just so powerful that it cannot be contained. Like the central growing AI, yeah, Central is cool, but at the same time, she is also unhinged and creating other AIs with somebody who we do not trust, Nina. I don't know. Still, there are a lot of things that I can say about Cyberpunk in general, but Technobabylon did actually pull up, and it was worth it. Initially, I thought I was going to do a Let's Look At and just go through 1 or 2 stages, an hour or so, but the writing of the dialogue was what really drew me to this game. It had points of cheesiness. It had points of, I wouldn't say rush, but of like things fitting together too well. But all in all, it was fun. And if I'm not having fun, it's not worth it. But since I am having fun, I will forego gameplay elements. I will forego the fun of things like Metroidvania, Hollow Knight games in order to enjoy a good, heavy story. So I gotta thank all the guys, everybody who created this game, everybody who worked so hard to make it. The pixel art is amazing. Some things did kind of get hidden because of how detailed the pixels were, but I mean, when it had large landscapes, it just looked amazing. So yeah, this has been it for Technobabylon. If you enjoy this content, leave a like. Give it a share. Do anything like it. The reason I have this YouTube channel is to find games that other people have not played. There's a lot of people who will never play this game, who will never see this game, and games like this should be played, should be found, should be enjoyed. That's why this channel is here. That's why I am here. And at the end of the day, thanks. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for playing. Thanks for watching me. Thanks for whatever. You guys are awesome. So leave a like if you like it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Or maybe if there's any other games you think I might enjoy. And at the end of the day, hit that subscribe button because I'm going to be here tomorrow. with another game you may not have heard about. And hopefully, me playing a game that you have never seen just might interest you to pick it up. Later.